What's up, my people? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I hope y'all are feeling nice, treating yourselves right, having a good time, living, surviving, existing. Whichever one you're doing, I hope you're good. And I'm back. Welcome back to Rambles with Jess. Let me tell you, I know I keep disappearing, and it's my fault, and I literally have no excuse. So right now I'm making videos whenever I can, whenever I feel like, whenever I have the motivation, the psych, So, but I'm back, and I wanted to ramble Kiasi. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I literally have no interesting topic. I just wanted to make a video and feel good and have a good time, because it's always a good time. So, how y'all? When someone asks you like, how are you doing, especially like in face to face, you can never say like, oh, I feel shitty, or you say like something negative. You're always like, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm feeling good. Me personally, I'm always good. Like, I'm happy to be alive, I'm happy to be living the life that I live, I'm happy to be beautiful, I'm happy to be, my hair is beautiful, like, I'm happy to be here. But I could be better, so I'm good, but I could be better. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to be like, I just wanted to talk about life, Cassie. So I'm obsessed, you see. I am an addict of YouTube. YouTube is my favorite thing in the world, and I thank God for YouTube, because the type of content I ingest, you guys, like, it's different. Because I'm always listening to some deep ass shit. You have no idea. Like, the podcast that I listen to, there's one called Lovers and Friends, and she's like a sexologist, I think. She talks about romance and love and relationships and sex, like, with no filters, no anything. And she always invites like other people to, like, come and sit on her podcast and gives like advice, like she's a therapist, And she's one of the most interesting people I follow on YouTube, because the things they talk about, like, they talk about real life shit, like what happens in life, what happens in love, what happens in marriage, and what happens in sex, like, with no filters and shit. In this generation, like the current generation we're living in, like, it's so interesting to see like everyone's point of views. Because you see, when you live like me, I live in a bubble. I don't leave the house. I do some shit. Like, I love going out, I love socializing, but like the things that are going on in the world nowadays, like, I'm unaware. Because I'm so busy and I'm so in my head all the fucking time. So this recent podcast she posted was with some guy, some fuckboy player, some nigga, some gangster, like those people who are comedians. They're black, they're like G's, yeah. And for like the past, do you know how many years, like, he's been a consistent fuckboy, a consistent one. Like, he's been fucking so many people, yeah, in the world. He could be Nick Cannon. It's just that, he's smarter. So what? So this nigga has finally settled down. He's found someone that he's ready to marry and to build a life with. And it's crazy to see how people's minds change, people's perspectives change. Like, life is not a straight line at all. Like, people change like this. And even me, I'm like, I don't know why. Okay, so maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But I'm always in my head about how I always want to be like better, so to me, I always transition in my head. I don't know if that happens to anyone else. Like, the person I was in 2020 is not the person I am now, obviously, because I've grown and have, but it was like intentional growth. It wasn't like actually I just move with the waves. But I kind of do. But like, in my head, it's always a transition, it's always a growth, like, for me, I always plan to grow. I wish it happened more naturally, like, but I feel like if you always just stick where you're comfortable, it becomes crazy. Getting to my fucking point. It's like, I want to grow. I also want to transition. I also want to, like, have that type of life, like, have that type of mindset, have that type of perspective of life. Not only on, like, love, sex, and relationships, but with, like, other things. And I don't know. It's difficult. You always have to, plan yourself, organize your brain, because, our brains are crazy. Even him, he was saying, what? The first one was on a podcast, yeah? even him, he was saying the way, like, people are crazy. Like, everyone is crazy. Like, you listen to what other people say when you actually have a conversation with someone, and they get deep into their fears, into their insecurities. They become all crazy. Like, you listen to what they're saying, and you're like, you good, bro? Are you living? What's up, G? Like, everyone is crazy, literally. So he was saying, find someone who can manage your type of crazy. Find someone who can manage your type of crazy, because not everyone can. And sometimes you just have to, you know, try your luck. Try your luck this side. If this doesn't work, move to the next. You know, it's like you're just trying your luck until you find whatever was meant for you. And that, my friend, is a lesson that I'm learning. And it's difficult to just relax and, you know, hope that life will become, you know, better for you in all aspects, like financially, mentally, physically. Kwanza, bro, I've just been talking, but I've been ingesting some very good content, you guys. And I don't know if you're like YouTube. Like, if you must be here, then you probably like YouTube. You should like YouTube, to be honest, because YouTube has the best content. I can't even tell you. You can spend hours. I spend hours on YouTube and I'm watching people I always watch, like people who just keep on producing content, and it's good content, you know. So like, it gives you so much more understanding of the world. Or maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm the person who needs it. Like, in my head, I'm like, hey, somebody needs to help me, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing my best. But as I said in the beginning, yeah, I could be better. Like, oh my god. People I'm also watching, like, I've been watching them for, like, I don't know, since I started watching YouTube. Like, I've been watching them from the beginning. I've watched them cut their hair, become like too crazy. Like, I've watched them grow. I've watched them get into relationships and break up and get into another one. Like, it's just calming to see that other people are going through shit, you know. You're like, it's not only me who's going through some shit. Even you, bro, I see you. Like, you're growing and I'm also growing. So, you know, we're in this together, even though we're not, because I have no idea who the fuck you are. And, you know, it's crazy to see life. I don't know if it's just me. It's crazy how people grow on YouTube. Like, they get money. Like, I've seen people go from nothing and now they're just going everywhere, traveling the world, eating food. And then the beauty of it is, like, you start struggling. You start, like, doing, okay, let me make this type of content and see if they like it. And then you just go, like, you blow up one day, and then next thing I'm seeing is, like, you're going on first class flights, you're eating food that I've never seen in my life. And I'm just like, bitch, you were just like filming a video in your car. It literally. And wow, it's actually interesting. It's very interesting. I love it. I've just been talking, so let me stop talking. I hope you like this video. I've not done shit, I've not said shit, or maybe I have, you never know.